Hello and welcome back to Indiana Jones and the Fate of Atlantis. So we've just landed here in New York, and we're going to see if we can find our good friend, the psychic. Let's walk into these doors, see if we can just go into the show. Let's try to open, I'm sorry. There we go.
The doors are locked, sir.
Oh no, the doors are locked. Alright, well I guess we can't get in that way, so we'll have to find another way to get in. We do see something hanging out here, a newspaper.
It's today's paper.
Yeah, let's grab that. Anything that's not nailed down. Let's see, can we use the phone booth? Maybe we can just call her.
I can't make a call. I'm out of nickels.
Out of nickels. Can't believe you don't have any nickels on you. Now, I did somewhat allude to this in the previous video, but there are a number of pathways that you can take in this game and different ways to solve various puzzles. Now, how you solve this very first puzzle, which is getting inside, doesn't lock you into any of those pathways, but it does kind of point you in their direction. The way that I'm going to do this playthrough is going to be the kind of teamwork version where Indy and Sophia will work together. So in order to do that, I'm actually going to try to head in through this door. What I think I'll do is after we finish the kind of full playthrough, I'll just go back through and show some of the alternative solutions. So we try to open this door, and Biff comes out. This ain't no ticket office. So what we are going to do is we could insult him, which would lead us in one direction, but what we actually want to do is play up our love for Sophia, which he actually shares.
I'm here to enjoy Madam's outrageous orations.
This ain't that kind of show.
Of course not, Madam. Sophia's a serious thinker. Really, I'm told she postulates on stage. No. Yes, we're going to support her.
Oh, of course not. Madam Sophia is a serious thinker.
Don't kid around, pal. You're talking about my idol.
No kidding. I think she's the greatest.
No kidding. I think she's the greatest.
Me too. There's something about her.
Yeah, she's very pretty. She's got great cerebrum. Yeah, she's very smart. Yeah, she knows how to obfuscate. I guess I'll say she's very smart.
Yeah, she's very smart.
Smart, I'll say. You know what I really like? It's the way she...
The way she cons folks out of their hard-earned cash. I think that's what he wants to say. The way she tosses her head when she laughs. The way she makes things so easy to understand. Let's go with that.
The way she makes things easy to understand?
That's it. All that smart stuff seems so easy when I'm listening to her. Say, you're okay for a college boy. Come on in.
That was easy. Not the most effective doorman. Alright, now we have one more gentleman we need to get past, and that would be the stagehand here. So let's go talk to him while Sophia rambles on.
Excuse me.
Aha! You must be the new doorman. About time they got rid of Biff. He was such a pushover.
It's hard to debate that. Alright, so what can we say? I want a reading with Miss Hapgood. I need to talk to that so-called psychic. Call that fraud over here, will you? And oops, sorry to bother you. Well, we might as well continue to be at least mostly pleasant.
I want a reading with Miss Hapgood.
Are you crazy? During the show? Write a letter.
Alright, talk again.
Excuse me.
Take it easy and watch the show.
And we will now watch her ramble.
As it might have appeared in its heyday. Glorious.
As it might have appeared.
Socially and technically advanced. Beyond our wildest dreams. 5,000 years ago, while everyone else still wore animal skins, the mighty spirits of Atlantis dared to build a city where knowledge and power were united in true happiness. Centuries later, the famous philosopher Plato wrote about it. He placed Atlantis on a continent out in the deep ocean and described how it was divided into 3 circular parts, such as you see here.
Isn't she something? She can go on for hours.
And she will. All right, let's talk to him again.
Excuse me.
Shh. She's just coming to the exciting part.
I think this is the last part we have to listen to. I forget. There might be one more.
What befell the serene city? We may never know for sure. Was it the sea level slowly creeping higher, or the earth itself suddenly shifting? However it happened, panic must have gripped the citizens on that fateful day when proud Atlantis sank beneath the waves. Or perhaps it was a volcanic eruption, and something remains even now. On some questions, the great spirit who guides my thoughts, the all-seeing Nur-Ab-Sal, is silent.
Nur-Ab-Sal.
I've been through this 100 times. The woman never stops.
Well, hopefully we can do something about that. All right, let's talk to him one more time.
Excuse me.
Yeah, what now?
Let's see. You look tired. Why don't you call it a day? Madam told me to tell you you're a friend. Is there something you'd rather be doing? Let's go with that.
Isn't there something you'd rather be doing?
Like what? Show business is my whole life.
Don't you ever read? Do you have any hobbies? Do you ever get bored? Let's ask about hobbies.
Don't you have any hobbies?
Sure, I read.
What if I give you something to read?
What if I give you something to read?
I might take a look.
And what do you know? We just so happen to have something for him to read.
Here.
Well, the late edition. I wonder if the Dodgers won. Watch the lights while I find out, okay?
Will do. All right, now, honestly, I don't know if there's any way that you're supposed to be able to know about this other than trial and error, but we're going to push the left lever. We're going to push the right lever. These lights will turn green, and then we're going to push this red button.
There it goes.
And I still feel the presence of Atlantis through... May I present Nur-Ab-Sal, the great Atlantean god of
Deceit.
deceit. Thanks, Indy. Indiana Jones? You've got some nerve.
You know, I don't think she's happy to see us.
Jack-o'-lantern. Oh, great. Good night, folks.
Somewhat anticlimactic ending to the lecture.
Come on, mister. I've got a few words to mince with you.
Yeah, mister.
I'd say it's about time.
Oh, no!
Looks like Kerner got here first. Stay put.
I love how thorough his search is here. Immediately leaves the room without checking to see if Kerner's still in there. And then just kind of looks left and right.
Nor here either.
And that's it. Kerner clearly got a new coat. Wonder if he misses the old one that we got from him.
Fantastic news. We found the treasure we seek.
Farewell, Kerner.
That's the second time Kerner slipped away. What does a Nazi spy want with old statues?
You're losing your touch, Indy.
Seen the newspaper?
Did she just have that in her pocket?
Germans claim victory in worldwide race to smash the uranium atom. Chief scientist Dr. Hans Ubermann announces plan to harness new sources of energy for the Third Reich.
So?
Let's see. Practical results are years away. Come on, a few honest way to the Atlantis match. They'll never find enough uranium. Sounds like they're dreaming to me. I think Indy would say...
Practical results are years away.
Of course they are. That's why they're looking for the power of Atlantis.
Be serious. I used to think you'd make a good scientist.
You've been concealing important artifacts, you stole things from my expedition, you've been dealing goods on the black market, and you never publish a word about your finds. This one's not a bad answer. I'd like to say that, but the selling goods on the black market kind of leaves a bad taste in my mouth after how terrible Indy 5 was, so let's go with this one. I think this would upset Indiana Jones the most.
Yet you've been concealing important artifacts. Artifacts such as archaeology has never seen.
She doesn't seem to mind too much.
Arrested.
So what if I kept a few pieces for myself? Look for a small coppery bead under those clippings in my desk.
What do you know?
Kerner missed the grand prize.
Gotta be more thorough, Kerner.
My necklace. Watch closely. The bead is made of orichalcum, the mystery metal first mentioned by Plato.
We're gonna hear a lot about Plato.
Now I'll place it in the medallion's mouth.
Spooky.
Did you see that?
Yeah, creepy. Is your electric bill paid up?
That was Nur-Ab-Sal. His spirit is close.
Closer than Atlantis, that's for sure. I'm not interested in spiritual mumbo jumbo. Don't try your psychic act on me. And what? I like don't try your psychic act on me. Sort of implies that obviously Indy saw what he just saw. He just thinks it was a trick.
Don't try your psychic act on me. Suppose I gave this orichalcum business any credence, which I don't.
We have no idea where to find your mythical lost city. Atlantis has been underwater for centuries. Who knows where these beads really came from? And you may have just used the last bead. Again, this I think what Indy would say.
We have no idea where to find your mythical lost city.
Shh. I'm getting something. Nur-Ab-Sal speaks. He bids us find the... What? Oh, a book, yes. The Lost Dialogue of Plato.
Another fine myth.
Book's a legendary hoax. If Plato wrote it, later authors would have reported it. I think Plato just wanted to tell a tall tale, and it's not in any library I've ever seen. This is what Indy would say.
If Plato wrote it, later authors would have reported it.
What if the Nazis have already found a copy?
That's not a good
You ever
counter-argument.
think of that?
I don't think it exists. Well, what if people found it? It's not a counter-argument. You found this stuff in Iceland, right? What were those pieces doing in Iceland, I wonder? How did Nazis get interested in Iceland? Why Iceland? Why not Florida where it's warm? Well, let's go with Iceland.
You found this stuff in Iceland, right?
Yes, near our old dig site.
I thought so. Who's working there these days?
Bjorn Heimdall, I believe.
Maybe we should pay him a visit. What do you say?
I thought you'd never ask.
Love the dramatic hair flip. All right, so Indy and Sophia will fly from New York to Iceland and check out their old dig site. And with that, we will actually end things here. And when we come back, we'll chat with Bjorn Heimdall and see if we can learn more about the lost dialogue of Plato and whether or not Atlantis truly did exist. But till then, see ya.